When he came to me, he said he was between jobs, as you say. I mean, he left a very good job at television. He was the head of Channel 2 of television in Israel. And he left it and he decided to do something else, but he didn't want to decide what he wanted to do. And he said, I'm going to go to Sderot to help the people, and I want to give them the feeling that we want to be a part of them. Not only just, to come and help them, but to live there and to be a part of them. And that's what we did for 2 years. At the beginning it was difficult with the missiles, not for us because we didn't have children with us, so it was easier for us. But it was for me as a journalist, I have to admit, that is why I like so much what you do. It was for me as a journalist the first time in my life that I really saw things from within. And there's a huge difference. You cannot imagine what a huge difference there is between coming to a place covering story, as we do, and you're just looking for one child to speak with or one family to see how they live, and then leaving in the evening back, and actually living in a place, knowing the people and understanding the problems. I have to admit that my highlight was when President Obama was there as a senator. He was
before the election.
Before the election, he was nominated. At the time, he was running for presidency, and he came to see to Sderot. Everybody came to Sderot. Everybody. The people there were so used to media that they had it up to here. Because everybody came to Sderot just to have a photo opportunity, and the head of the police station used to show them the missiles and the broken houses, and then the mayor would have spoken, and people were donating a lot of money.
Bring some more money.
Bring some more money, millions and billions of money. And then, until today, we don't know where it went to.
Where's all the money?
It disappeared in the sand. We don't know what happens with all this money.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yet, what Shmulik did, what he did was working with children and establishing a system of computerizing, in fact, the classes
And the shelters.
and the shelters.
Classes
So
in the shelters and in the classes.
and people who could go and anyway, you spend more time in the shelter than at home. Some days, so they could play and they could learn, and they had a whole system, internet system of a wise, how did they call it, clever teacher. You could connect with a teacher, and you could get help in your studies. And then I was just living there, and sometimes I went to kindergartens, reading stories.
That's about Obama visit.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they said that Senator Obama was going to visit. And as a journalist, I couldn't reach even the close circle, you see. So it's a good example, this story, because the journalists were thrown away on some roof to see the whole thing. They had a photo opportunity, but since I was from the place, I could say, and I did say to the family, please tell them that I'm one of the family. And I was in the house. So I could see Senator Obama. And I was really, really very excited, because I can tell you that I was very impressed from this personality. And it was not a usual call. It was not a usual call at all, because he could talk to those people in a way that I've never seen before, in a very humble and a very sincere way. And then, well, that was an example because I was there and I was a part of the place, and at the time I was a journalist and I was involved. So if you ask about being involved or not, being a professional journalist or not, I think that you can draw the line while doing what you do. But then knowing that you're involved, it's not bad for you. It's not really bad for you. Not even for the profession. Anyway, the profession is changing very rapidly now.